Hey friends, welcome back to another vlog. I want to say the amount of love and support I got on my 7-month video is unbelievable. Y'all were so kind, so nice. I loved hearing all of your stories and I want to say thank you. That was something that was extremely hard to share, and I'm so thankful that y'all were kind and understanding and shared your stories with me as well to make me feel a tad bit better. But we are on to the new vlog. I didn't get to post yesterday because there was just so much going on and I didn't have internet to be able to post. So y'all might see an influx of videos where there's 2 videos in one day tomorrow. I'm sorry, but y'all don't have to watch both on the same day. But that's what I have to do due to running a tad bit behind schedule. But how is everyone? It is excruciating hot here in Arkansas. What is it, Domino? Hold on, he wants to see you guys. Domino. What is it, Bubby? What is it? Everybody loves seeing him. He is fine. He is content. He's happy. Y'all see how scratched up and dirty my legs are? I'm putting in work. Say we're putting in work, huh, Domino? Like I said, there's been so much going on. We saw Mark and Darby today with Meet the Ridgels. They came by to get a ladder. If you haven't seen it, they just put out a video of them working on a shed. I don't know if that's what they're calling it. It's like a conversion type ordeal. But if you haven't seen it, go check out their video. It looks really good. I actually went and visited them about 3 to 4 days ago, and I see more than y'all see because it's in multiple part videos, but it's looking really good. And I saw Darby and she was putting in a lot of work, so go check that video out when y'all have a chance. There hasn't really been any updates here besides the normal of what's going on. A lot of people told me when they saw my solar panels to try to get them off the ground. That is the goal. This week I am working on getting more solar up off the ground and getting the panels cleaned. Right now I can confidently say we spent all day on solar. Y'all might hear it in the back of the generator, but I'm not using solar for tonight because we were just using what was being put out. So I'm not able to use it all day and all night, but that is 10 times better that I'm able to save a little bit on my dime. Domino's just over there playing in the woods. Save a little bit on my dime, and I was able to use solar all day long. And that's a blessing because the generator and my actual power bank that goes to my generator ran out about 3 to 4 o'clock this morning, and I was not getting out of bed. It was cool enough in the house for me to just let it run and let it just be out of electricity until I woke up this morning and got the solar all hooked up and everything. So I got that done. I have read y'all's comments about the solar. I am working on getting a better situation for it because eventually I'm gonna have to have something that I put solar on. I have to have something to cover my generator for the winter, my power banks and stuff for things not to freeze, because Arkansas winters are nothing like Florida winters. So it's a whole new experience and a whole thing I have to learn, you know. He's just following me around. He is so cute. My dad has been bringing a bunch of random stuff down to my property, and I told him to stop it. I didn't tell him to stop it, but I fear rattlesnakes are going to try to come down to my property, and I do not want that. I haven't seen another rattlesnake since the last scare, but my dad actually saw a huge one today crossing the road, and it wasn't going towards my property, so that is a win. But I am going to show you kind of the things that he has brought to my house and what I am doing for it. So y'all are going to be seeing me work on these projects. He brought this table over. As you can see, it has no screws. These go like this to hold it, and then it also has a glass top that goes with it. So I'm going to be putting this together, and I guess it's going to be my outside desk. I'm gonna use it as like a homeschool desk ordeal for Brinley out here. I don't have room. I literally only have a couch inside my camper, and that's it, so that Lawson can just play around and roam and be free. And then Brinley has all her stuff in her room, so I don't have really room for a desk. And then my dad brought me this bad boy. I have no idea why there's a Band-Aid on it, but he brought me this. Oh, it came with some free oil. And look, a scraper. I have never had a Blackstone, and I have wanted one, and he said, oh, I gotta fix a lot, it's fallen. This is what it's looking like. If you know, I'm gonna have to fix a lot on this actually. If you know how to repair that, let me know, because I need to know how to get the stone cleaned. And down here, let me see if I can show you. Down here, if you can see it, this leg is a little messed up, so see, you see it moving? I'm gonna take the screws, there's screws over there. I'm gonna take a screw out. I'm gonna take it to the hardware store. I'm gonna get it measured out so I know what screws I need to fix this leg. And then, what is this? See, I haven't even been out here to experiment, guys. I'm gonna have to screw that on more tightly and make it where this pops up into a table. And then we're gonna have to get it right here, do that screw right there so that this fixes. He gave me a project, but that's okay. So what I have to do is take this one to the hardware store. It looks like tighten it down and make it where I can get something off. He also brought me this chair for the outside table, and this is Lawson's swing that he grabbed from Come On Mountain for me. I have to figure out where I'm gonna put it, but I kind of think I'm gonna have to build something out of wood to do something like that. So that, isn't the sunset so pretty? I don't know if you can see it. It's gorgeous out there. So also have this, and I need to clean its straps. So those are the things that my dad brought me, and he also brought me down some more solar panels for my projects. And as y'all can see, my big black tote is gone because apparently I used, is that mine? Yeah, that one's mine. Apparently I used all my water. I don't know how I did it. I only filled up my camper twice, and it's supposed to be a 50-gallon holding tank, so I have no idea how I ran out that quickly, and neither does he, but he was like, you can't keep running out so quickly. So I am definitely going to have to figure out what's going on in that situation and problem. Casey is also trying, I know this is like a rambling vlog, but that's what you get with me. I'm so sorry. Casey has an app on her phone that she has been looking at different things that we can plant in this season. I also have a book that I've been reading about what I can plant, and for some reason it's trying to tell me that I can't plant really anything but cucumbers right now. It's like cucumbers and beans, I think. But the other things it says I can plant right now is not stuff that my family would eat, so I'm not going to waste my time with that kind of planting. But I have the soil, and I have all of my little cups to start planting, and I think what I'm going to do is when it becomes winter, to do winter planting, I am going to start a ton of seeds, and I'm actually going to try to sell seed starters because I am more prepared this time. So I really want to try to sell some seed starters and work on growing seeds as myself so that I'm bringing money back into my homestead. Y'all know that's the plan. What is that noise? Okay. Y'all know that that's the plan. So I think that would be a good goal and task for me to have. A lot of people have been asking if I fixed my car. People are emailing me talking about what they think is wrong with my car. So my car is iffy fixed. Let me show you. So if y'all remember from Back to Good, her video, a firework actually hit my car. It popped out this a little bit. So this is back put in. And then over here is where the real damage was. We thought that I hit something, or we originally thought I hit something, and I was like, I know for a fact I didn't hit something. And then I thought someone backed up into me on the 4th of July celebration at Freedom Weekend. That is not what happened. A firework actually hit my car. It made it bust. But ignore the duct duct tape. There's something under my engine that's duct taped right now. But we got this fixed. Look at that. Not going nowhere. So it's rigged a little bit so I didn't have to buy new clamps, and this solution is amazing. And the black that you're seeing it is just from random stuff touching it. I need to actually wash my car and it would be 10 times better. I also had some problems with my power steering. It turns out, and if anybody's in mechanics in here, y'all might know a better solution for me. It turns out that my power steering pump is completely out. It's making a whiny noise. I went to go get the hoses kind of fixed and like the belts and figure out what was going on. My entire pump is out, and it is about a $650 part. I am looking on eBay and Rock Auto and carparts.com. I'm trying to find a cheaper option, an easier solution, and find a mechanic that kinda is a reputable mechanic, but also somebody who's small, local, and I want to help them put food on the table for their family as well. So I'm looking for somebody to fix it, because then it is an electric power pump. I don't know. They were trying to explain it to me and I was like, huh. And at that point, I was thinking I should have just put myself through mechanic school at this point. If I had to pick any career that I feel like would have been useful for me, it's mechanic school. And then when everybody put a few comments in about my AC and what they think that my AC compressor is out. My AC compressor is not out, guys. There's a hose, and no matter how much Freon I put in my car, the Freon is leaking out very quickly. So I just put 3 cans. I put a big can and 2 small cans of Freon in my car, and it's basically already gone. So unless I'm got to try to go through a ton of Freon, I'm actually gonna go get the hoses fixed exponentialis, or whatever the word is, very fast, very ASAP, because I cannot deal with the Arkansas heat and try to deal with all that. That is just a no for me. But I have a lot of work ahead of me this week. Spoiler, I will be getting this done. I will be getting all this mulch raked up. I don't know exactly what day, but y'all will see a video this week about it. I will be getting all of that done. And y'all are so funny about the weed eater saying, honey, you gotta tap it when it's on. Guys, I promise I did tap it when it was on. It was not working, but I was dying at the comments. Y'all were so funny and y'all were so nice about it. And you're like, honey, you gotta tap it when it's on. There was people saying I was making them laugh because I was just hitting it with it off. But I did try the whole tapping with it, because I did look up some videos and it just was not working. And I was like, whatever. And there was another girl who commented about you can get this spule and put it in there and it makes it easier to reload. Thank you so much for that, because I looked that up and that seems to be what I will be doing for the future. You see Domino? So cute. I also have another spoiler for you guys. I wanted to tell the kids before I told y'all, and I know a lot of y'all are gonna think this is too soon, but let me just tell y'all, it has been very, very rough losing my cat. And sometimes things just fall into your hands and into your lap, and it's not something that you think is gonna happen, it just happens. But I have a new cat. Obviously that's not gonna replace the love that I have for cat dog, and I love this cat so much. She is so sweet. She's little and she has a little gash on her face. She's actually a stray, and she just so happened to become my stray. And her name is, let me see if I can prop you up. Oh, y'all didn't fall. Her name is Goose. Her name is Goose Sunny. She is first name, middle name, of course. She's super sweet. She's orange and white, and I really thought I wanted to name her Pumpkin Roll just because she was super cute and she looks like a little pumpkin roll and she's got little stripes. And I'm really excited. Right now she is inside, and I think she's gonna remain an inside cat. just due to everything that happened, and it freaks me out. But I do plan on building her a little enclosure outside because she is used to being a stray, and she's a very feral cat, but she's a sweet feral cat. I do plan on building her a structure out here because one of you subscribers, I have no idea who sent it, and it was originally for Midnight, but y'all know that Midnight dips. Midnight goes and plays and does Midnight's own thing. So I ended up getting it, and it's an indoor outdoor cat heater for like the winter and stuff, but it's like a day bed for them as well. So I'm gonna build her a little enclosure, and I'm gonna have that in there so she can go in there and cool down if she wants during the winter. If I let her outside to play, she has that. I'm really excited. I feel like that would make me feel better about the situation, because in reality, we have absolutely no idea what truly happened to Cat Dog, and if something did get her out here, I want to make sure that that's never going to happen to one of my animals again. I know I live on a farm, a homestead, if you will, and that there is a chance it'll happen again and again and again, and I get that. A lot of people are still asking what's the update on Eclipse. I don't know. It's not my business. It's my dad's business. He's figuring it out. He's talking to the people, expressing. She really needs to go soon because she is getting antsy here, and she just runs off all the time now. So if you want to say hey, Eclipse. See, she's panting, and it's late because she was just running around everywhere. I don't even know if you can see her that far. But that's kind of the end of this vlog. I am so sorry that I'm not on track like I'm supposed to be, but I did good. I posted quite a few days in a row, and y'all were so sweet, so nice. I'm gonna respond tonight to a lot of comments that I've been getting. Y'all know the situation with Lawson. He's a handful, he really is. But I'm really excited to respond to you guys and talk to you guys. And I did want to bring one more thing up. I always do this. I always tell y'all that I'm about to go, and then I just talk and talk and talk. So imagine my family. They hate when I do that. But I have had a lot of people email me, and I am working on getting back to emails. Guys, please keep in mind, my email is just out there on the internet. So I get tons of emails from sponsorships. I get tons of emails from you guys. I get tons of spam emails from people saying that they're gonna make my content better. Now Eclipse and Domino are playing. They're so cute. Domino comes down here a lot to play, and I know that a lot of y'all are like, it's so rambunctious up there with those puppies, and it is. So I feel like Domino's an old man, and that's why he just sits down here and chills with me in Eclipse now. And Zark even comes down here a little bit. But are you having fun with Domino? But I am working on responding to people as much as I can. I get like 50 to 100 emails a day. It is a lot. It is a lot to filter through. So I'm not ignoring you guys. Yeah. But that's it for today's vlog. I can't run out of stuff to talk about. I gotta talk about more stuff with y'all in 2 days apparently. But I hope all of y'all are having a wonderful day, a good night. I hope y'all are eating good, and I hope that everything's going well for you guys. I know I don't post a what's for supper, but honestly guys, right now we're living off microwave meals because I gotta fix my propane. So, and it is way too hot to cook. That's why the Blackstone's down here, because I want an outdoor kitchen as well. It is too hot to cook in that camper right now. So I'm gonna eat my chicken Alfredo for supper, my box chicken Alfredo. And I hope y'all have a great supper, and I hope y'all have a great night. Until then, until next time, bye friends.